Let me just get this out right now. I want to talk about Caleb Williams. I want to talk about the Chicago Bears and the blowout in Detroit. Obviously, not a good look. Not a good start for Ben Johnson. Not a good start for that offense. Not a good start for the defense. Chicago looks like a bad team. It is what it is. You could point the fingers, this, that, and the other. Here's the truth. All these players are just individuals. They're just individual dudes looking for individual highlights, individual stats, individual games. They're just looking out for themselves. They're not a team. They don't act like a team. They don't play like a team. As soon as they face adversity, it's a problem. They shut down, they put their heads down, and they stop playing. This is a big issue. I'm just going to tell you the truth about Caleb Williams right now. There are a few people on YouTube that are talking about this, but I feel like they're just not. I don't think they understand the psychology and what's really happening with Caleb. He's holding on to the ball too long. He's making plays more complicated than they have to be. He's just Caleb Williams is all vanity. It's all individual stuff. He doesn't really look at football for what it is. He doesn't understand football. He doesn't understand what the defense is trying to do to him. He's not really a quarterback. He just wants to look pretty in the pocket. He wants to put on the uniform. He wants to look good in pictures. That's what Caleb's about. That's the problem. I'm dead serious. Watch his plays. When you watch the tape, he's got open guys. He's not doing it. He wants to roll out to the pocket, throw to the right, roll out to the left, throw to the left, off the back foot, sidearm. He's just doing too much. He wants to make a play. He wants to make a highlighted play. And that's just individual football. That's individual mindset. He's looking at it. How can I look pretty? I'm dead serious. It's just, he's a vanity project. He probably looks at himself in the mirror and thinks he's him. When you have a guy like that at quarterback, it's going to trickle down to the rest of the team. We can sit here, we can blame Ben Johnson. It's not Ben Johnson. It's not those coaches, I promise you. The players are on the field. They have to play football. At some point, we got to stop making excuses for guys. The first player that wants to sit there and blame the coach, dude, football does not change. Your ability to play football does not change. Either you get on board with the play calling, either you get the playbook down, or you don't belong there. If you can't read defensive coverages, if you can't see what they're trying to do to you, you're not going to make it in the NFL. Your talent's only going to get you so far. Stop saying Caleb Williams is talented. If he was talented, he could read a defense. It's that simple. Look at the great quarterbacks. He wants to step up in the pocket, roll to the left, roll to the right. He just wants to do something fancy instead of just playing football. Make your reads, make a throw, understand the timing, know when to get rid of the ball. You got to see the field. And he's not doing that. On YouTube has said this yet. This is actually, I recorded something earlier, but I'm telling you, I know this game. I know these players. I know when there's something wrong. He's all this athletic ability. He's all this strength. He's all this, that, and the other, but he can't read the defense. Caleb is an undersized QB, believe it or not. Yeah, he's not small by any means, but he's like 6 foot. They say he's 6'1". He's not. He's 6 foot. He's like the size of Drew Brees. But you know what? Drew Brees could understand the defense. He understood what he had to do offensively to beat you. And that's why Drew Brees is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. But you don't have that with Caleb Williams. We can blame the coaching staff. It's not them, bro. It's the team. They're all just individual guys. They're looking out for their individual gains. It's all about them. They were like that in high school. They were like that in college. And now they're like that in the NFL. If you're going to blame anybody in that front office, you're going to have to blame Ryan Poles. He's the chief executive officer for who makes that roster. They got so tunnel vision on Caleb Williams for no reason. He was overhyped. I don't understand what people liked about him. He didn't do anything in college. His talent is not translating into the NFL. People need to stop saying, oh, he just needs to give him time. Oh, it's a new coach. Stop, dude. You learn the playbook. You go out there. You do your job. You're at the professional level. He's got to figure it out shit, ended in college. People, oh, well, Patrick Mahomes, you got to stop comparing him to Patrick Mahomes. No, Patrick Mahomes is the standard. Patrick Mahomes you know what? Yeah, Patrick can do a lot of crazy cool shit, but he also understands what the defense is trying to do to him. You look at any professional quarterback that's had success, whether it's a Hall of Fame guy or somebody that's retired that had a good career, they're able to understand the defense, guys. Used to looking at coverages. Why did Caleb last year say, well, nobody was in the film room with me? Why do they need to be in the film room with you? You're a quarterback. Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Joe Flacco, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, they were in the film room. They didn't need coaches to be there. They didn't need somebody to tell them what to do. They knew what to do. They knew how to get better. They knew how to prepare. Watch film. Watch film. Stop complaining. Why did the coaches have to be there? Nobody told me what to do. Why do they need to tell you what to do? Maybe they wanted to see how badly you wanted this. You got Matt Eberflus fired. We picked him number 1? It's not just him. Look at the other draft picks. What are they doing? Look at the draft picks. Are they contributing? No. The only person you have doing anything is Rome Odunze. He's a big guy. I don't think people understand how big Rome is. He's a big dude. DJ Moore, he's still a threat. He's getting older. I think we picked him up 2 years too late, but he's still a threat. It's all just individual stuff. You know, I got to get me in mind. And a lot of the league is like that. That's why you see a lot of teams struggle. That's why you see the same teams do well. You know, Jalen Hurts isn't an individual player. He doesn't look at the game, I got to be a highlight reel. It's all a vanity project to me. No, it's not like that. Caleb Williams, it's all just vanity for him. I got to look pretty, paint my nails, look what I can do in the pocket, roll out to the right, roll out to the left. I'm sick of it. Come on, man. Get out of here. That interception to the sideline, oh, well, he needs to learn. He needs to throw it out of bounds. You know, that's on him. Now, shut the heck. Get that out of here. You learned that stuff in high school. What the hell? Like, you're a quarterback in the NFL and you can't even throw it out of bounds? Come on, dude. What are we doing? Start Tyson. Why not? I guarantee it. He cares more about understanding the game and playing football on his team than Caleb. Caleb is just, dude, let him go somewhere else. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I don't know. YouTube's probably going to bury this. If you helps me out a lot if you like the video. Talk shit down in the comments. Until the next one, I'm out of here.